Alright, before you watch the video that I've created for my students, let me give you some context so that you could understand parts of it. Firstly, this is a video to introduce to them chapter 3. Previously, they were learning chapter 1. We skipped chapter 2 and moved on ahead to chapter 3. Second of all, these students are 15-year-olds. Third of all, this is a morning class. Students are pretty sleep deprived in the morning, so I'm trying to use this video to get them engaged to learn this chapter. Okay, there's nothing else. Enjoy the video. Okay, chapter 1 of E-Maths is done. 10 more chapters to go. It's time to move on to the next chapter. Chapter... Sorry. What? We're not doing chapter 2 yet? What do you mean we're moving on to chapter 3? Let's talk about what is indices. For example, here is 2 to the power of 5. In this case, 2 is the base at the bottom, while 5 is the index at the top, also known as the power. This gives us the name of the chapter since indices are the plural form of an index. Why do we need to learn about indices? Well, we can see them being applied everywhere in our world. One example that youths might relate to is in games. When I was growing up, there were several games which have more than one ending. The choices you make in the game decide which ending you will get. For example, the Stanley Parable, Undertale, even Telltale games such as Minecraft and Guardians of the Galaxy. We can use indices to find the many paths we can take based on our decisions to reach certain outcomes. Another example more applicable to our current situation is the concept of reproductive number. It means the average number of people which one infected person would spread to. For example, an R0 value of 2 would result in an increase of n squared, where n is the number of people currently infected for each cycle or wave of infection. Using indices, one can predict how many people will be infected months later, and the government can figure out how to reduce the number of people getting infected. It is the foundation required for you to understand future topics such as binomial theorem in additional maths. In addition, you will see it in a lot of physics, in topics such as light, electromagnetic waves, or even gravitational field in A-levels. In this chapter, we'll be covering several laws of indices, as well as how to use them in the real world. So let's get started.
I'll be spazzing when I'm rapping and I'm penning like I'm making with my digits. I'll be spitting rapid fire. It's a habit, you'll be strapping your belt. Flabbergasting when I'm pushing and smashing while I'm taking your heckling as I'm wrecking. Can trust them, can trust them.